What is going on, faithful? It is your boy Niner Sickness with the Niner Sickness podcast. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the show today on this beautiful Friday. The weekend is here. Saturday is around the corner. We're going to talk about 49ers receivers. We're going to talk about the receivers that we all know that are going to make the team. But what about the ones that are on from the outside looking in? Who makes the cut after the fourth receiver? There should be five receivers that are pretty much guaranteed. Who's going to be that sixth receiver? There's so many players fighting for that sixth spot, and we're going to get into that. Before we get started, make sure to do me a favor. Please wipe your feet before entering and smash that like button for your boy Niner Sickness. How's everybody doing today? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel on YouTube if you're not subscribed already. Appreciate that. Let's see who's here. What's up, Kathy? Kathy Sanchez, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for wiping your feet. Tanisha, how you doing, Tanisha? How you doing? Facebook user. Again, it doesn't identify who you are. You're probably Frankie. If you're not Frankie, then my apologies. It doesn't let me know who you are. It's raining really good here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here in California, it's the weather right now here is so, my goodness. It is not hot. It is not cold. The breeze is out. It is just beautiful California weather. David McNew, what's up, brother? How you doing, sir? Welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. All right, so let's talk a little bit of 49er football. Let's talk receivers. So we know about the receivers that pretty much have a place on the roster, right? So we know that we don't know the situation right now with Deebo Samuel quite yet, but we know he's going to sign. Listen, he showed up for a mini camp. He didn't want to get charged $90,000 for missing a mandatory mini camp. He showed up. There's dialogue between him and the front office, so I expect something to get done in the formality of late July, early August. Get this squared away, and I expect Deebo to be signed. So it is Deebo Samuel, your number one. Brandon Ayuk, your number two. Then you have Juwan Jennings at three. Now, this kid has come such a long way, right? Juwan Jennings, a seventh round pick from Tennessee. When he came in, he was fighting for a spot. He actually got cut. I don't know if you guys knew this, but he actually got cut and brought back to the practice squad. And then they took him off the practice squad and they put him on the roster. And he's little by little been chipping away, improving himself to the coaches. So we're looking at Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, and Juwan Jennings, right? Your number three. And then your number four, it could be Danny Gray or it could be Ray McLeod. It looks like probably it's going to be a battle between them two. So one of them is going to be number four. The other one's going to be number five. So your top five receivers that probably will make the team is Debo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, Juwan Jennings, Danny Gray, and Ray McLeod. Ray McLeod, why? Because not only can he provide services as a receiver, but he's also an ace on special teams. When you start working down the depth chart, you're going to have to provide services at the special teams position. If you can't play special teams and you're not a starter for a specific position, you're not going to make the team. So we know Ray McLeod was brought in because he's a punt returner specialist. So you got the 5 receivers. Now, the Niners normally go with 6 receivers, right? They go with 6 receivers every year. We kind of got squared away with the 5 receivers. Again, if you're taking notes, Debo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, Juwan Jennings, Danny Gray, and Ray McLeod. That's 5 names that I mentioned. Who is going to be that number 6 receiver for your San Francisco 49ers? What's up, Grayson? Nelson, how you doing, sir? Good evening. How you doing? Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Kimberly's in the house. How you doing, Kimberly? Welcome to the channel. I got my boy Moses, the D-back disciple, in the house. How you doing, Moses? Good to see you. Just got home from work. What have I missed? I just started the show about 5 minutes ago, Moses, so you are coming in right in time, my brother. Welcome to the channel. Kimberly says, wipe my feet. Yes, please wipe your feet and smash that like button for me on YouTube. We got Cardcast. What's up, Cardcast? How you doing, sir? Welcome. Says, can you give Supra UWU a shout out? He was on the stream yesterday, Beto. Absolutely. Always. So a big shout out to Supra UWU. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for being part of the show, man. Truly appreciate everything. So, I mentioned 5 receivers. Who is going to be that 6th receiver on the depth chart? And let me look at some names here real quick. We have Austin Mack fighting for that 6th spot. We have Taser Mack. We have Tay Martin fighting for that 6th spot. We also have, let's see here, Malik Turner is another one that is fighting for that 6th spot. So which of those receivers that I mentioned should get that 6th spot if the Niners decide to go with 6 receivers? Now, this could be I doubt it they'll go with 5. They always go with 6. So I expect them to go with 6 receivers. So I mentioned 5 that are pretty much a lock. Now, there's going to be room for one more. But you got to keep in mind, that receivers that I mentioned that are fighting for that 6th spot, they are also have to provide special team services. So which of those receivers can play on special teams? is going to be a key to whether they make the team or not. Yeah, for the slot corner, my prediction is going to be Samuel Womack. I think Samuel Womack is going to take that spot. That's just me, though. I think I like this kid, Samuel Womack. I like. He reminds me so much of Kwan Williams, not only in size but the way he attacks the ball. And talking about, and we'll get back to the receivers. Talking about the secondary today, not Tavarius, Tart signed a 1 year contract with the Philadelphia Eagles. So for those that wanted Jaworski Tart to come back, those that were hoping that the Niners will bring him back at safety, that is no longer a possibility because he signed a 1 year contract with the Philadelphia Eagles. Tart is now an Eagle. So I wish him the best. I wish him the best in Philadelphia. I liked him. Was he a ball hawk? No. Um, I don't blame him for that drop against the Rams. It happens. Stuff happens, man. So I like Tart, always have. I wish him the best. The Niners believe that they have his replacement in house. So we'll see. O'Neal Jr. has been battling for that spot. We have Hufanga battling for that spot. We have some great cast fighting. So, once again, congratulations to Tart signing a 1 year deal with Philly. Good luck with him, but he's no longer an option for your San Francisco 49ers. Niners, Brian, welcome to the channel, brother. Expecting 7 receivers, 6 running backs this year. 7 receivers. Interesting. That makes a little bit more interesting. I don't know if the Niners ever gone with 7. I have to double check. I believe the most they ever gone with is 6. To go with 7 and then 6 running backs, you're taking away from the D line, and that's not happening. They always go deep. They go 10 or 11 D linemen. Um, Offensive line. So you got to remember, if you go with 7 receivers, 6 running backs, where are you taking the spots from? You don't want to take it from the D line. You don't want to take it from the offensive line. I don't know, man. I think 7 is a little bit of a stretch. I'm thinking 6 receivers and 4 running backs. 4 running backs, not necessarily 6. And that 4th running back, well, 5 if you count Juice as a Juice, it's 5, but 6, that's interesting. Let's see here. And second is I'm correct about Knight. You're thinking about Castro Fields that's getting worked. I like Castro Fields as well. But the kid that I'm talking about is Samuel Womack out of I'm trying to think of the college that he came from. Um, he's a small guy. I like him. Um, and I've been hearing a lot of good things so far. Now, a lot of things are going to change in training camp. Training camp, when the pads go on, the helmets, the pads, everything goes on, then you'll be able to get a better clarity on what a player does better. So, um, we'll find out in late July. But we'll see. Let the battles be. That's the beautiful thing about having a lot of people at different positions that they can battle it out in camp to try to get the best 53 possible. I think Malik Turner makes the team. I like Malik Turner. Um, I got to look at his skill set and special teams. Again, someone that makes that sixth spot has to, not can they, will they? They have to provide skill sets at the special teams. They got to play special teams, in other words. If they're not able to play special teams, there's going to be a problem with making that spot. And I don't remember if Malik Turner is good at special teams or not. I have to look it up. But I like him as a receiver. Now the one that I like is Tay Martin. Tay Martin, I like a lot. That kid, if he doesn't make the 49er roster, he's gonna make a roster. And he's gonna be good. In my opinion. Sickness. I am not sold on Womack. Knight will make the cut. I've seen him play, of course. Of course. And not everyone is going to make the cut. And it's going to be, and I'm going to do a show strictly, not today, but I am going to do a show about just the D backs. So prepare yourself, Moses. If you want to be part of my show, let me know. I'm going to do a show just like today. I'm doing a show about the receivers. I'm going to do a show solely on the D backs. And if you would like to join me, you're welcome to come on to my show and we can talk about D backs and then we can get deeper into which safety is more beneficial or which slot corner is more beneficial for the Niners going forward. Who's going to make the cut, who's not. Paul Anderson, welcome to the stream, brother. How are you doing today? It's been a while, yeah. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Samuel Ayuk Jennings, Gray, McLeod, Turner, Mack, all make the team. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Again, I would have to look back at the Niners rosters in the past couple of years to see if the Niners ever carried 7 receivers. We'll have to. I don't believe they have, but I could be wrong. Tight end and linebacker could be cut to make. Well, this is the thing. We are already thin at linebacker. We have 3 great linebackers, okay? 3 great linebackers, starting linebackers. Aziz, Warner, and Greenlaw. They brought in Burke, a linebacker, and he plays special teams, so he's going to make the team as a linebacker. Tight ends, they normally go with 3 tight ends, regardless. They are known to go with 3 tight ends on the 53-man roster. So, if they always go with 3 and they never go with 2, I don't see them cutting 1 tight end to add an extra receiver. It makes no sense. But we'll have to wait and see. It'll be interesting, though. Once the 53-man roster it's put together, it'll be very interesting to see who makes it and who doesn't. We're going to be surprised. A lot of us are going to be surprised. We're going to be like, wow, he made it, or wow, he did not make it. My goodness. So it is definitely going to be interesting to see what direction the 49ers go. This training camp for sure is very interesting. Very interesting to see what the Niners do on training camp. So, what are you guys looking more forward to seeing at the receiver position at number 6 spot? Let's say we go with 6. I understand that Niner Bryant is saying 7, but let's go with the 6 for now. Who makes that 6 spot? Welcome back, Kimberly. That's McLeod and Austin. It's going good. Okay, so you guys are talking to each other. That's great. Let me move on. Sickness, of course, I'm down. I will come on. Okay, so I will hit you up. We'll talk about a date that works for both of us, and I'll bring you as the guest, and we'll discuss and we'll break down specifically the secondary and who has potential to make the team and who doesn't. I think that'll be fun. So I'll definitely hit you up, brother. Rubzilla Chavez Jr. What's up, brother? Now, a little birdie told me something about you, Rosilla. A little bird flew over my head yesterday and told me that you are excited about these. What is this name of this team? What are they called? Oh, yeah, the Golden State Warriors. Anyway, congratulations, brother. Congratulations to your Warriors. I know you are a huge Warrior fan, Robzilla Chavez Jr. Congrats to your Warriors winning it all, man. Listen, I'm a Laker fan. I have nothing against the Warriors. I don't dislike the Warriors. I dislike a lot the Celtics. If I'm an old school guy, I don't like the Cowboys because of the Niners rivalry. I don't like the Celtics because of the rivalry of the Lakers and Celtics, all the way back from Larry Bird, Kareem, and Magic and so forth. So the fact that the Boston Celtics did not get their 18th championship, I'm a I was definitely rooting for the Warriors to beat the Celtics for sure. So congratulations to your Warriors, brother. Sickness, if you have a stream strictly talking about linebackers, I would love to join. I have always loved linebackers and I love my. All right, you got it, brother. We'll talk. Maybe I'll definitely make we can definitely do an episode of linebackers. I might do all positions. I think we'll do all positions, and I think it's starting to become a trend right now where I might be looking for certain guests that like certain positions. Like we know that Moses, he's a D back disciple. He loves his secondary. So I'm gonna bring him on to talk about the secondary as a guest. I can tell that you like linebackers. So when I do a segment for the linebackers, I will definitely bring you on Cardcast as my guest and we can chop it up about the linebacker position. Absolutely. So get ready and do your homework, young man. Tony Smith is in the house. How you doing, Tony? Welcome to the stream, brother. Hello, Niner Empire. How's everybody doing tonight? I've missed so many shows. First of all, Tony, you haven't really missed shows because this is probably my second show in about 3 weeks. I was sick with the coronavirus and I was out, man. I was sick and out and I wasn't doing anything. So you're fine, brother. We're back together again. The team is back together again. Niners had 7 in 2020. Okay. All right, Paul. Well, thank you for bringing that up. I didn't know that. So they did go to 7 before. All right. Well, Niner um oh my goodness. Niner Brian, there's a possibility that we go with 7. That'll be interesting. That'll be, It'll be interesting to see what the Niners do, man. Gina Harvey, how you doing? Evening, family. Looking good, Beto. How are you doing? I am doing great. I am blessed, much better, getting better, and enjoying myself and the company of you guys here on the Niner Sickness Podcast Hangout. Feet are clean. Dina, ain't nothing nicer than clean feet, for sure. Ronnie Richardson Jr. Welcome, brother, to the stream. What's up, Niner fam? I haven't been on here for a while. Well, welcome back, brother. Welcome back to the channel. Good to see you. Good to have you back. God bless you, brother. Glad to hear that you are doing. Yeah, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was for about 3 weeks, man. It knocked me out, man. It took a toll on me. Um, I wasn't really up for talking, so my wife says that when I don't talk, she knows something's wrong because I'm always talking. So it's funny. A lot of times we go to the store and she'll go inside for a few minutes and she'll come out and I'll be talking to a guy outside and we're chopping it up and we're laughing and we're talking and everything, right? And then the guy leaves and my wife's like, we get into the car. My wife's like, hey, who's that? An old friend? I'm like, no, I just met him. She goes, you just met him? I go, yeah, you guys, she goes, the way you guys were talking, if you guys knew each other for years, I go, that's just me though. I'm very friendly. I can talk to anybody. So she gets a kick out of that. That's when we were dating. She knows me now, but Niner Lakers for life. What's up, my brother? Welcome to the channel. Love those two teams. What's good, faithful? Wipe my feet. Thank you for wiping your feet. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it, brother. So, 6 or 7 receivers. Now we know, again, I mentioned the 5 that I know is going to be there for sure. Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, Juwan Jennings, Danny Gray, and Ray McLeod. Those are your 5 receivers that are going to make the roster. Unless there's an injury. But if they're healthy, they're making the roster. Who is number 6? Possibly now, who is number 7 making the roster? And again, I don't know if you guys agree with me or not, but whoever makes number 6 or 7, they definitely have to play special teams. I'm just so, yeah, bro. You know, even when I was younger, um, I used to. Hold on, guys. What happened here? Am I still live? Hold on. Okay, that's weird. Even when I was younger, I used to get along with all the kids at school. I never got into fights. I never got into issues. I got along with everybody. I don't know, man. I can fight, I can defend myself, but it was more about just making friends. You know what I mean? Why make enemies when you can make friends? That's just been me. So I got along with a lot of people. Yvonne Sanchez, Kathy is back. I am on Facebook just to see if you can see my comments. Yes, Yvonne. It's hard for me to call you Yvonne when I know you're Kathy, but uh Yvonne Sanchez, yes, I can definitely see your comments on Facebook. Most definitely. So I mentioned the five receivers. who is going to be number 6 and possibly now number 7. Now, uh, again, the receivers that are it's Malik Turner. You got Mack, Taser Mack, and you have Austin Mack, 2 Macks. You got Tay Martin. I like Tay Martin. I don't know about you, but I like Tay Martin. He can play special teams. I can see him making it. It's going to be hard, though. It's probably going to be hard for him to make the team. But I think that Tay Martin, um, he's 6'3", 185 out of Oklahoma State. I think this kid is special. If he doesn't make the team, he's going to make another roster. I don't think he'll make it back to the practice squad. So we'll see. But competition is going to be fierce in this camp. I'd rather make a friend than have an enemy. That's just, yep, I agree. Absolutely agree. Uh, Niners Lakers says Malik Turner. So listen, we know the 5, right? We know the 5 that are going to make the roster. Everyone within the chat, let me know who your number 6 guy is. I know that in 2020 we went with 7 receivers, but let's just pretend right now, for the sake of argument, that we're going only with 6. So there's only 1 spot available left. Who gets it? Who gets that spot? Let me know in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. Me neither, brother. I cannot wait either. I'm excited for training camp. Next level. Was it? How you doing, brother? What's up, loco? What's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. Real quick, I have a list. Yesterday, I believe yesterday or the day before yesterday, I did a show, and people gave me their. I like to do shout outs, right, for people's birthdays. When the month of your birthday, if I don't go live on the date of your birthday, I will go live for the month. So for like today, this is the month of June. So I would like to give all the June birthdays a shout out, right? So I have a list of people here that gave me their month and date. You don't have to give me the year. You don't have to identify how old you are if you don't want to. All I'm asking is if you would like to give me the date of the month you were born and the date, the month and date, and I'm gonna write it down on this list. So every month, whenever I start my show at the beginning of the month, I want to do a shout out to all the birthdays of that month. So if you can politely put on there the date of your birthday. You don't have to put the year, and I'll write it down. Now, many of you guys already did it. So if you did it already the other day, you don't have to redo it. But I'm talking about those that are watching my show right now that would like to participate. All you got to do is put down your month and the date you were born, and then I'll write it down. And every month, I would like to give a shout out. Benjamin says July 16. All right, Benjamin. So let me write this down. All right, guys, give me a second, real quick. Let me write down. Let's see, Benjamin. Benjamin. What is your last name? Fields. And you are July. Oh, your birthday's coming up. Wait a minute. What is today? Your birthday just went by. Oh, your birthday was. Wait a minute. We're no. Never mind. Never mind. We're in June. Paul Anderson's July June 19. Now, okay, now see Paul's birthday's coming up in what? In 2 days? My goodness. 64. I have a 64 Impala. I got to show you guys pictures of my 64, man. It is clean, by the way. Paul Ender, June 19. We got, let's see here. Dina Harvey. Where is she? June 28th. Oh, you're welcome, Benjamin. Just listen, real quick, as I'm writing down your guys' birthday. Many of you guys already know, some of you don't. My podcast, I'm not a popular podcast. I'm not about getting followers or, do I have a 5,000 followers or 100 followers? That doesn't matter to me. Um, many of my follow content creators, and I love each and every one of them. They're working hard. They make this. This is a hobby for me. This is nothing but a hobby for me, right? A lot of my content creators, fellow content creators, they make a living off of this. So, they have super chats and you can give them money for this, money for that. And that's, hey man, they put a lot of work in what they do. They work hard in what they do. They deserve it. They also provide you like with the latest news. They provide you with which players being signed, which players coming and going. They keep you up to date. I really don't do that. Um, I am more of the type of person you just hang out with. If you're chilling and you pop up your favorite beverage, whether that's alcohol, non-alcohol, and you kick back and we just do a live like we're doing right now, and we have a good time talking. This is why I do the birthdays, because I am more about getting to know you as a person than just having a bunch of people come in and they never come back again. I'd rather have I don't know if you ever watched that TV show Cheers. Showing my age. It was a TV show called Cheers. It was a bar based out of Boston, and it was an underground bar, and everybody knew each other. As soon as this one guy named Norm walked in, everybody would be like, Norm. Well, that's the kind of attitude that I like to have here on the Niner Sickness podcast. I like it to make it family based where everybody knows each other. And that's how I enjoy this podcast. So if you're here to get like the latest news, probably not the show for you. If you're here to talk about your favorite team and just how your day went and what's going on in the world, talking 49er and talking about life, this is definitely the podcast to be part of. And excuse me, I also like to do a lot of giveaways too. What I do though, real quick, since I have a lot of you guys watching, occasionally I would put up a Cash App or a Venmo, and if you guys want to donate, what I do is I don't keep the money for myself. I don't. What I do is I collect money from you guys, and those that don't want to donate don't have to. But if you do donate, understanding that your money goes back into you guys. What do I mean by that? Means I'll if I raise enough money, I'll buy a jersey and then I'll give it away. I'll buy hats, I'll give it away. I'll buy flags and I'll give it away to you guys. And raffles. I like to do raffles. So I collect money from you guys because for those that don't know, I am a retired disabled person, meaning that I am on disability. And for those that ever been on disability, it's not a lot of money in that. You know what I mean? So I'm very transparent. I'm very open about my life. So I have, I don't have that much money. I like to do. I buy gifts on my own, but it can get costly. So when you guys donate, I put that money into a jar, if you will, and then once I raise enough money, I buy a bunch of Niner stuff, and then I give it away to you guys as winners. So that's something that I do. So if I do put a cash app on the screen, it's not for me. It's just me raising money to provide gifts back to you guys. Is that cool? I hope you guys are cool with that. Let me get back to the dates real quick. You guys kind of got away from me a little bit. Tony Smith. Tony Smith, August. Ooh, an August baby. I'm August 9th myself. August 22. Uh Niners, Lakers for life. Another August baby. Oh, you were born in the same day my dad. My dad, God rest his soul, he was born August 28th. So you and my dad, well, my dad passed away now, but you and my dad celebrated the birthday the same day. That's awesome. Niners, Lakers. Rabzilla, it's my nephew Cesar Chavez. All right, let me put him in here as well. Cesar Chavez Jr. Excuse me. July 19th. Awesome. We got Kathy January 20. I think I got you already, Kathy, but thank you. Um, I am doing good. My son graduated high school. Oh, congratulations, man. Last week, and keep him in your prayers. Absolutely. Congratulations to your grandson. Is he going into college or is he taking a year off? Thank you, Niners, Lakers. I try to make it as nice as possible. I know, like I said, I know I'm not the most popular uh, podcaster, and I'm okay with that. But I like what I do, and I've been blessed. Listen, I've been blessed. The equipment that I have very expensive equipment. My camera, the microphone. This microphone is $400. My Roadcaster, my my Mac computer, everything that my screens, my lights. Uh, I have three lights. Each light is $200. But I didn't pay for none of it. I didn't pay for none of it. There's one person that he likes to be anonymous, but this individual, God bless their heart, this individual saw me doing my podcast about 3 years ago with this funky microphone and this funky camera from my laptop, and we got to know each other. We started talking football, 49ers, and we became good friends. Never met him in person. Never met them in person. Just became good friends. Uh with each other, and he goes, he owns property. He's very, I won't say rich, but he's very wealthy. He's money is not an option. It's not an issue for him by the grace of God. He has a great job, owns property, and he decided to invest in my podcast. He's like, "Hey, I like what you do. I like what you stand for. I'm gonna invest on your podcast." When he said invest, I'm like, okay, the man, the person, the legend has spent. I mean, he has spent somewhere around 5,000, if not more. Yeah, he has donated about at least five minimum of 5,000 towards my channel. Now that's just the grace of God. He didn't have to do it. Nobody forced him to do it. He's a kind man, um, and he invested. So if he's watching, once again, thank you for what you have done for me. You have made it possible for me to be able to enjoy what I do and able to talk to everyone here. So God is good, and He is faithful for sure. Sorry, I didn't mean to get personal there, but I just wanted to give him a shout out because it's just a blessing to be able to have someone do what they did when they didn't have to. Luis Moreno in the house. What's up, Luis? Did I get your name down? But I'll write it down again. I'm not sure. Luis Moreno. You are a July 28th baby. July 28th. Perfect. Welcome to the stream, brother. Yep, he's headed to Philly for sure. What's up, Itchy95? Welcome, brother. Welcome to the channel. He said he's going to take a year off of school and then go to college possibly next year. Right on. A lot of kids do that. You figure since preschool, elementary, junior high, then high school. Some kids go right into college, depending what they're pursuing. But a lot of kids like to take a year off and go, and, if they can, visit around the world and so forth, and then go back into whatever career they're going to do. Excuse me. Just got here. Should oops. Where did he go? Just wipe my feet. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Okay, you're September 17. Got you. Let's see here. September. That is 9/17. All right. So, thank you for letting me write your birthdays down. Definitely like to give shout outs to a lot of the. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a special live just for the shout outs. So I'm going to put on, like, on the title, shout outs to the June babies, shout out to all the July babies, and so forth. So keep an eye out for that. And then I'll mention your guys' names and give you guys props. Maybe I'll do a giveaway for all the babies of that particular month, and we'll do a raffle, and everybody or we'll do the duck race. A lot of you guys seen my duck race. Some of you guys like it, some of you guys don't. But we can do a duck race, or we can do a spin the wheel, whatever it is, and then one lucky out of all the birthdays of that particular month, one of them gets to win a prize. Well, we'll see how we work it out. So, six receivers is what I see the Niners going with, not necessarily going with seven, uh possibly seven. I see more six. A lot of you guys mentioned before I started asking about the you guys a lot of you guys like Malik Turner. Malik Turner seems to be a favorite of a lot of you, which is kind of cool. A lot of you guys like, yeah, a lot of Malik Turners. Wow, that is interesting. Oh, computer and gaming. I like that. I like the duck race. Right on, David. I do too. Somebody told me they didn't like it, but it's the majority rules. What's up, Corey Davis? My brother from another mother who's yelling at me. Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling at me with all the capitals? Hello, Niners sickness. I hope you are and your wife are doing good. We are doing much better, brother. Thank you so much. My wife is a little bit behind me in the recovery part, but she's getting better as well. God is good, and we're definitely moving forward. Thank you for asking, brother. Welcome too. So I've been on here almost an hour. Real quick, five receivers that we know that are going in. It looks like Malik Turner might be that number six receiver. We're gonna definitely do another show talking about the D backs, and we're gonna have the guest of my brother Moses, the D back disciple. He likes uh, a lot about talk about the secondary, so we're gonna bring him on the next show. So keep an eye out for that. And then the youngster Cardcast, he has his own channel. So if you're not following him, he's 15 years old, loves his 49ers. He loves the linebacker position. He likes Fred Warner's his favorite player, and he's going to be my guest on a show, and we're going to talk specifically about the linebackers. So keep in tune for the linebackers with special guest Carcast, and then keep an eye out for uh, the D back disciple Moses as we talk about the secondary. This is why it's so good to have your notifications on, especially on YouTube, so that when I do go live, you will be notified. Or when I promote going live on a certain date, it will give you an alert. Yeah, Paul Anderson. I do a duck race. Let me show you guys the duck race. Hold on. See if I can bring it up. Give me a second. I'm going to give you guys an idea what it looks like. I'll just put it for 12 seconds. Okay, so now when I do the duck race, it'll have your name on there. These ones don't have no names because I'm not putting no names on there, but this is what it looks like. Give me a second. So see that on the screen? I brought the screen. So this is what it looks like. I started like this, and it's a race, and it's kind of like this. So I did it for a real short. So look at number 4-1. So that's how you determine. So what I do is What I do is I put everybody's name on a duck, and then I put it for about a minute, and then once the duck gets to the end of the race, boom, that's the winner. Reaper, what's up, Reaper? Who's the person that sells? Lewis, hit me up. Send me an email at Niner Sickness Podcast, Niner Sickness Podcast at gmail.com, Niner Sickness Podcast at gmail.com, and I will provide you that information, my friend. What's up, Reaper? You're November 27. Let me put your name down. How you doing, sir? Reaper Cobra 96. Um 27. Perfect. Why are the Niners getting rid of Tart? Oh, they didn't bring him back, and he signed a 1 year deal with the Philadelphia Eagles. So Tart is now an Eagle. So he's definitely won't be back with the Niners for sure now. I think the Niners, Tony, are very confident and comfortable with what they have in house. I think they're going to go with Hufanga. They have O'Neal Jr., who is an undrafted free agent. They have Travarius Moore. Um, and I'm forgetting one more. So they feel comfortable. We'll see what happens. I like Tart. I was a big fan of Tart, but apparently the Niners decided to go different. Glitching, glitching. I don't. Was the race glitching? Please clarify. What's up, Dick Tracy? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Yo, Dick Tracy. What month and date were you born? What month and date were you born, bro? I'm taking everybody's birthdays down. Not the year. You don't have to give me the year, but the month and date you were born. Because I like to give shout outs to all my viewers on the month they were born. If you can do that for me, that'd be great. Oh, yes. My goodness, my throat. Oh, wow. Okay. That is very generous of you, Lewis. Well, just because you did that, I'm still going to send you the mask, and I'm going to give a mask to one of the ladies in here. I'm going to do another live, and I'll do a giveaway for a female mask to the women in your behalf. But I'm still going to send yours. It's still right here. I haven't had a chance to get to the post office, but I'm still going to send it to you, Lewis, because I love your generosity. I love how you are part of the family here. And this is what I love about this chat. We're all loving one another. So even though you offered your mask for a female, I'm going to do that out of respect for you, Lewis, but I'm still going to send you yours. So thank you. And I'm going to give one away on your behalf to the women of the chat, and then I'm going to still send yours. You're like sometime before the season ends. No, I'll send it hopefully by next week. I'll send it next week for sure. I think I got your information on an email. Oh, Corey Davis is a October 29 baby. All right. October 29, baby. Perfect. Don't be mean, Dick Tracy. Don't be making fun of people because they can't spell. Come on, bro. I think it's on your side, Paul. Everybody that is watching me right now. Am I glitching? Am I glitching on the screen? Is it me or is it on Paul Anderson's side? Paul Anderson saying that I'm glitching. Is it me or is it Paul? Let me know, guys. August 1st, brother. Oh, you're an August baby. Ah, I'm an August baby. I'm August 9th. August 1st. Love it. All right, I'm going to be winding down on this show. David Williams. How you doing, David? Welcome to the channel. David is in November 15, baby. November 15, 79. Perfect. Now your mouth. Oh, my mouth. Oh my goodness. See how my brain works? How you doing, David? Welcome to the channel, by the way. Make sure to hit the like button for those that are watching me on YouTube. Smash that like button for me. Appreciate it. Nah, you're smooth. Um, Corey Davis is not for me. Benjamin says no. Gina says no glitch. Not glitch here. Okay, so uh it looks like it's on your side, sir. It's not on my side, it's on your side. Yeah, I think it's on Paul Anderson's side. No, you're good. Okay, perfect. All right, because sometimes I start talking away and I don't pay attention to my screen because I'm looking at myself as I'm on YouTube. But I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook, I am on Twitter, I am on Twitch, so I am on quite a few platforms right now. But I'm only looking at YouTube. So when I hear a glitch and then I see Paul is watching me from Facebook, then I'm wondering, is it Facebook that I'm glitching on? But uh Benjamin's watching me from Facebook as well, and he's saying no. So um, no worries, Paul. No worries. Only thing glitching is Lance throwing. Freaking Dick Tracy, man. You can't have a show without the man, the legend, the myth, Mr. Dick Tracy. Freaking Dick Tracy, man. My friend Dick Tracy.
Lit. Roll up to the party. 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 Roll up.
All right, guys. So it's been fun, man. DJ Beto, here you go. Make sure to wipe your feet and smash that like button for me. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Show me some love. I keep forgetting to put Twitter on here. For those that are not following me on YouTube, follow me on YouTube at Niner Sickness. Oh, okay. Okay. I gotta work on that one then. Thank you for bringing that up for me there. Oh, receiver room. Okay. That makes more sense. Because I was like, what do you think on our room? Room. The receiver room. Well, the 5 receivers that I mentioned is the 5 receivers that I mentioned that are going to make the team is Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, Juwan Jennings, Danny Gray, and Ray McLeod are the 5 receivers that I see making the roster. Who is going to be number 6? It looks like Malik Turner is one of the favorites of a lot of you. I like Tay Martin myself. Is it going to be the Mac guys? There's 2 Macs, Austin Mack and Chizer Mack. Are they going to make it? It'll be interesting to see who makes it. I am Albedo. Be easy, good. All right, enjoy your weekend, brother. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to get off of here too. Enjoy your weekend, brother. It's always fun to have you on here. If you're referring to, are you talking about the 49ers team, or are you talking about NWA? If you're talking about the 49ers, the roster, I think they come back for training camp, I believe July 29th. If you're talking about my boys in the NWA, Niners with Attitude, that podcast probably will start when the season starts in September. And he's referring to my brother from another mother, Mr. Boston Hater himself, Florida Mike, and E-Man. So La Ramilia Sports Report. How you doing, brother? ¿Cómo estás, hermano? Props to the Niner Sickness, my Lakers carnal. Shout out to the Warriors beating the hated Celtics. Hey, see, this is one area we can agree on, right, brother? This is where me and you, we can definitely agree on. If you and me are old school, brother, we're Laker fans. If you're a Laker fan, you hate the Boston Celtics, right? I've heard some Laker fans rooting for the Celtics to beat the Warriors, and I'm like, these kids must be a young generation that is doing this, because if you grew up in the Larry Bird's, Kareem, you grew up in all that, the Magic Johnson's era, you do not like the Boston Celtics, right? So as a Niner fan, you don't like the Cowboys, and as a Laker fan, you don't like the Celtics. So that's something we can definitely agree on. Welcome, brother. Oh wow! So your birthday is gonna be on Sunday for Father's Day. Right on. Well, that's man. Your mom really blessed your dad when you were born on Father's Day. That's awesome. Yeah, I kind of figured you meant NWA there, Corey. David Menu says Ayuk, Debo, Jennings, McLeod, Gray, Turner, and so not so humble opinion. My not so humble opinion. Excuse me. Yeah, I think Malik Turner's it might be one of the favorites to make the squad. I do appreciate the Warriors winning the championship wearing the LA Rams Super Bowl champs colors. Orale. Orale. He had to go mess it up with that. Este vato. The only cool Celtics fan is a madman. I'm telling you, bro. I don't know. As a Laker fan, I don't know how you can root for the Celtics. But the younger generation, you know what I mean? They don't. The younger generation doesn't remember the rivalry between the Celtics and the Lakers. They don't. So I can understand where they coming from, but as an OG myself, nah, bro. I cannot root for the damn Celtics at all, ever. That's like rooting for my ex-wife over my current wife. Not happening. But yeah, Celtics and Lakers are tied at 17 championships apiece. This is another reason why I'm happy that the Warriors won because I don't have to hear the Celtics fans says we have 18 championships. You're still stuck at 17, buddy. Celtics would have been trouble had Len Bias not passed. He probably would have stopped MJ from being the man in the yeah, but we don't care about the Celtics, bro. What do you think going to be the MVP rookie? Ooh, rookie MVP. I don't expect that to be as much as I like Drake Jackson at the edge. I don't expect him to be that because I think he's going to be rotational. There's so many D linemen on there that he's going to be rotating as he learns. Um, I would have to say honestly, on the offensive side, it can be a toss up between Ty or Gray, either Gray or Ty, the running back that we drafted in the third round, or Danny Gray. That's who I can see being an MVP rookie because they'll get more touches. Um, Defensively, I don't know why, and this is just me, but I'm a big fan of Samuel Womack, the kid that we picked up. I think he's going to be great as a corner, as a slot corner. Um, I think he might really, really take off in this secondary. So he might be one, definitely David in the defensive side of the ball. Great question, by the way. Our Lakers have a lot of work to do. Oh, yeah, they do. They have to, first of all, they have to put everybody to sleep in a retirement home. I don't know about you, and before I get off the show, I don't know about you, Rudy, but I think excuse me, I think the Lakers should trade LeBron. I think they should trade LeBron and get some assets for him. That's just my opinion. I like LeBron, but I think they should trade him and bring in some young blood as we rebuild, because we are definitely a rebuilding team. Anybody that says the Lakers are not rebuilding or shouldn't rebuild are pretty crazy. Yeah, so true. So true. All right, guys, I am going to call it a day. I've been on here for about an hour. You guys have been amazing. Thank you so much for being part of my show. Thank you for being part of the Niner Sickness podcast. Rudy, the Ramilia Sports Report. Thank you for stopping by, brother. Hate your Rams, but I love you, brother. You are an amazing brother. I love your passion for your team. I love your knowledge of your team, and hate your team, but I have nothing but respect for you, brother. God bless everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being part of the Niner Sickness podcast. You guys are amazing. Love each and every one of you. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you on the next Niners Sickness podcast. Peace.